I might. 2024 is coming to a close. So, we're gonna talk about some things that I feel next year is gonna probably involve. But before we begin doing that, I firstly kind of want to review this year. A lot has happened this year. A lot has happened, and I predicted it. This year sucked, just like the last one, and I don't know what to tell you. This year has been horrid. A lot of things have been happening recently. This is like not a good year. Being in the 2020s, honey, just like post-COVID, I guess, just sucks ass. And guess what? We're not even gonna get a GTA 6. We're not getting GTA 6, people. So, yeah. I leave you with a black screen with text on it that you can probably read. I'm sure you can. And we've done a lot of good things over the years, and I just want to say thank you for at least being there, one thing. And also, I plan to do something with the channel, actually. I plan to post a little bit more. I plan to try and do that, but there is literally no guarantee. Oh, and my brother moved to Florida right before the hurricanes smashed right through it, and then he had to leave. They smashed through Florida. He lost everything. He had no insurance on any of it, so he literally lost everything. Another thing. What to talk about? I don't know. I kind of don't really have many things to actually talk about, especially regarding me. Like, there's not a whole lot to talk about. These videos I post are mostly just me yapping, but it is sort of sad to see 2024 come to a close. We've seen, at least I've seen a few good things happen, but overall, on an average scale, this year's terrible. It was not good. The first half of this year was quite literally everybody was retiring. Everybody. Honey, we had multiple people left and right retiring, and then Matt Pat officially retired. Matt Pat himself retired. It's insane. And this, it just goes without saying. Already a bad start. Alright. And then some more crazy shit happened. And then, like, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, and if you were looking on community posts, you probably also remember that I posted about how, Beryllium, that funny rat in the short that you saw, he is dead. Along with his brother, apparently. Cricket. And his brother is a man. And I honestly applaud him for surviving as long as he had. And because he was a beast. I loved him. He was fun to have around. It was a bit of a rocky beginnings, but once I got everything up and going, he was really fun to play with. I loved every second having him. I would die to even fight for them. I would fight people trying to hurt them. because they were just majestic, glorious. They were lovely, and I loved them every single second with both of them. And they're both dead. They die. Cricket, he died when I didn't even get to see him. So yeah, he died, and that was heartbreaking. And then like he mostly died, because he was like clouding up. He was old. Rats very rarely live that long, so it was sad to see that happen. And then Beryllium also died from age. I got to be around him, and the day I got to be with him the day before he was dead. So yeah, I kept it together the entire period with him. It still was heartbreaking. However, in the midst of all this, with Beryllium's brother being gone, we got him 3 new little rats. And I will show you them in a short and a voiceover of the entire encounter. They're lovely to have around too. One likes to bite me so hard, in fact, that I get pinched. Like he'll like bite me, and then like I'm bleeding, and then like that's only happening because like I stick my finger in his face, like just like because I usually do that. I did that with the old rats a lot, where I would stick my finger in their face and like they'd sniff it, and then like go about their day. That's how they used to do it. And the 2 others, well, they're all brothers here. The 3 of them are brothers. They're all related. They came from the same mother, and they came from a breeder. I think that's what. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, they came from there. Still lovely. I believe the 2 of them. They'll sniff your finger and like they'll just go about their day, or maybe they'll be happy to see you. I know they are mostly okay with my existence in their area. Yeah. The other and of those 2, he likes licking my finger. Like, it's just a thing he does. As a little guy, he'll just come up to me and lick my finger. Like, there is nothing on it, but like he'll just lick my finger. So I kind of think it's a little neat. I'll show you what I mean, describing them, and I'll give them their names, because like I don't want to reveal the names here, because like that's boring and ish especially for this type of video, since it's mostly just me going over the year. Thanksgiving happened, and Black Ops 6 happened, and then Little Caesars made an ad for Black Ops 6. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, in this year, I'm planning on making a video of like doing a thing with an Android phone. It's not gonna be relatively modern. However, it is somewhat old, and it comes from within our time. Kyocera Mobile. Oh, and I moved to Linux, so that's why I have a new font here. I got a new phone. I moved to Linux because it's better. Windows 10 was good, but I didn't want to stick around long enough to see AI get fully incorporated into it, or like to see my computer, to see the end of my computer. I didn't want to see any of that happen because I know that at the second that Windows 10 dies into updates and that updates are no longer coming out for it, it's gonna be a battlefield. Like, you may as well just stay for October 24th. Say whatever message you had for Windows 10. Say something or something. I don't know. Either way, October 25th. Not gonna be a good day. I'd suggest either updating or like moving to Linux. But if you can't move to Windows 11 and you don't want to spend that kind of money, give Linux a go. So yeah, that happened. What else? I'm kind of sort of running out of things to talk about here. Should I just stop? I should probably just stop. The recording is 11 minutes, by the way, and like this is all unedited stuff. So like anything that comes in is just here, and I'm not editing it. I don't feel like opening up OpenShot to edit this, especially since I don't want to. I already spent a lot of my editing time on a different video I'm working on, and that video is for a thing that I haven't announced yet. No, I haven't announced it yet. It's gonna be a surprise random video, so you get to enjoy it. It's long as hell, so I'm trying to like clip away the fluff. It's taking forever, and then I have to like drop in notes, little note cards, and maybe captions, so that way the video is perfect, delicious for everybody to watch. But that's taking time, and I don't like doing that. Oh, and I also have another video in the works. It's like a really, really short. It's probably the shortest video I've ever made, and I'm not gonna voice that video over. I'm just gonna add captions, and you better hope you can read because that's gonna suck. Oh, and I'm also going to take away automatic captions because automatic captions don't work for that video, since the only thing it's going to play is something, I don't know. Automatic captions will not be available for that video, but the other video is going to have them in like some other droplets of knowledge and maybe transitions or something. I'm still figuring out this whole editing business because like I'm still new to it. The idea of working with it, it's still in my head. I know exactly what I'm doing with the software, and it just all happened randomly on some random ass day this year, I believe. And it was this particular day this year that I just sort of, oh, I know what I'm doing here. And then I switched softwares, and I switched from that NCH video pad, which is a video editor. I switched from that because I'm pretty sure there isn't a Linux version of it. Or, actually, I don't know why I switched. I really don't. Why the hell did I switch? Oh well. Either way, I still switched away from the software. I also looked up NCH, and apparently they're an Australian company. I think they were an Australian company. They're sketchy as hell, apparently. At least according to Reddit, they're sketchy. But I'm not sure if that's true or not. I really don't know. And I sort of didn't care. As long as I could get editing work done, fine by me. Then I switched to OpenShot after thinking maybe the sketch is going to get updates forced upon me. Oh, and I was going to get limited on my exports. I'd have to buy a license to get exporting of my work. To export my work, I would literally need to pay for a license. And I'm not doing that. I ain't paying for shit. I am not paying for shit for a digital software. I ain't doing that. Not, Mm-mm. Not happening. Not in my nation. Nowhere. So I switched to OpenShot, and it honestly took a little bit getting used to. It was weird at first because I was used to the professionally made video pad, and then I got used to OpenShot, and now I literally cannot live without it. I also heard of this other open source video editor, which is apparently a lot more professional compared to the OpenShot that I use. Snapshot or Snapcut. I don't know. I'm thinking of making a video with it, maybe, and see if it's good. And then maybe I'll post it to the internet and see what you think, because I know you people watch these videos. No, you don't. No, of course you don't. Nobody watches the long form videos, and everybody knows me from my short forms, which I have stopped making for the moment because reasons. I have a thing to do, which involves one, a mobile hotspot, and two, me screaming at a computer in order for it to work, while probably calling it a couple of slurs, which might slip out. That's probably gonna happen. Getting angry at technology for it not working, even though it's probably something that I did that broke it. Which I wonder what it is that I did break that made it to where my computer cannot relay the information from my laptop, because my laptop's going to be the one acting as a slave here. And the adapter, I have a Wi-Fi, a USB Wi-Fi adapter in this computer, and it is terrible. It only supports 2.4 gigahertz network. Okay? But also the only adapter that works with my system, and I have a different one. It's by Netgear, I believe. It's Netgear. Yeah, that's Netgear. Here. It's by Netgear, and it's a lovely piece of software that exists for it. However, that software only works for Windows. I'm on Linux, so it won't work for me, and the driver that it does identify with doesn't work for it, which pisses me off. I was looking around on Amazon, and then I found like PCIe Wi-Fi cards, and I thought, fuck it, may as well get one of those instead of these stupid USB adapters, because sometimes, in some rare cases actually, specifically the TP-Links, the TP-Link USBs, all of them, from all their series, broke. They broke the screen, so I could not use it anymore. And the thing is, this always occurred in Windows. I have no idea how it would act on Linux today. I don't know. And I don't feel like getting another TP-Link to accommodate for that. I don't feel like doing that. We're even trying to test it, so not gonna happen. And also, internal Wi-Fi is just better. It's just better. And it also comes with the adapter I found on Amazon. Apparently also comes with Bluetooth, which I find a little bit hard to believe, but maybe we'll give it a chance. I mean, the other Wi-Fi adapter I found, which came out of a computer that I scrapped, it did give me some Bluetooth, but also gave me very weak Wi-Fi. But that's only because the thing was old. And you will now also notice that the recording is about 20 minutes long, meaning that I have to fucking stop talking and end the recording. So I will go mouse over to the stop recording button of OBS, and until we reach the actual 20 minutes, you will notice that the speaking has stopped.